Okay, she keep going every single night. Day and night, I'm alive, pushing you right.
Anderson into the starting lineup tonight on the low block. He's got 7 to work with on the shot clock. Little baby hook is good. Anderson for back-to-back buckets. No good. LaMelo again crashing the rebounds. Blanchfield with an early look. That's what the Hawks will want.
And that's from Newell, again, exploring, penetrating, get part of the paint.
Ogilvy underneath. He passed from Anderson and he converts.
Oh, he's great when he gets in the pick and roll, lots of space, great decisions as we see another bucket by Newell.
And if he can start to perform...
There's the steal. Newell at the other end, takes on ball, is blocked by Gritter on the way through.
So he's put his money, Mike Kelly, into a starting 5, starting 6 really, that has
47% from the field coming into tonight. A couple of early conversions. Jawai, good feed, Cam Oliver.
Speaking of exciting players, there's one, Cam Oliver, started the season. He can get up there with the best of them.
Well, he can, and I think he's a great target, not to score as much, but really being able to create a double team and get the opposition in a rotation. A good complement with his mobility to Big Nate, who's not going to run around a lot, but he takes up some space.
Behind the back from LaMelo. Easy 2 for Dave Anderson.
You can just see his game translating to a great NBA player. When he's playing off on balls, he's got more space, his decision-making and length. Look at that.
He's drawn the foul with 1 to cut.
Pass there, and it's a really, really tough finish over Big Nate. He's got a great touch around the rim. He's got a great floater. He can play as well. He's not LaMelo's talent, but right now, if you're trying to get young guys going...
He's got his feet set here. LaMelo ball nails the treble. This is the easy 2. Illawarra up the other end. Angus Glover denied by Cam Oliver.
Have that outside shooting without him on, and Cam Oliver, we talked about his athleticism, and got to give the Angus Glover, the young fella, confidence going in there. It's a great effort to come in.
Another one, Emmett Nah, at 25 years old, Canberra native. Blanchfield, wonderful pass. Josh Boone with the stuff.
Blanchfield, you can't have somebody run plays for you all the time. Just doesn't happen. You've got to take responsibility. He's a talented player. Look at that, just a pull through. He was the one who created for somebody else.
Sunday Deck out there for his first minutes tonight. And there he is off the pass from Conrad. Nice play by the Hawks.
Have to use their system like that to be able to get buckets. Dench can certainly play some D off the bench.
This is a bit messy from the tight pants, but they get out of it okay. I'm sure that's not how it was drawn up. And here he is again, the big man. That is a wonderful pass for Josh Boone, who helps himself.
I think we'll know how they'll be starting the next few games, the Illawarra Hawks. Keeping him in there, he has started terrific.
Matt Flynn's been playing around with his rotation, but this one's working, and now the fast hands and the turnover has the Hawks in possession. Deck is wide open. Ball thought about jacking it up, now does, with great success.
Win.
First time, Hammer, in NBL 20 that LaMelo has hit 3 three-pointers in a game. And he's done it in a half here. Putting on a clinic with the way that he's passing the ball. Couldn't make that one work, the Hawks. Now they go back to the old timer. He's got all the trick. Keep shooting the ball like this, Pete, there'll be more houses. More and more and more houses to add.
And to his credit,
it's a long time ago now. Ball looking to drive and then feed to Ogilvy for the jam.
and that's what we're talking about, that he does at an elite level. Here's that drive from Ball. Look at that. Drew the help from nature. Depth and quality players. I mean, there's another one that's performed all around the world, and he was the Bunnings player of the game, and he was exceptional.
Jawai wanted the N1, but led by 12 at any stage this season. It's an impressive performance from them tonight. Deck to repeat the dose, and he does. Challenge for Cairns, though, is to try and make some inroads in that deficit. Anderson falling away. No way. Battles off the front of the rim. Good strong rebound by Boone. And Mello up the other end is fouled, and down it goes.
4-point play. Just not sure what Machado was doing there anyway. But But that's a big bucket. Open three missed from Newble at one end, and then a possible 4-point play at the other end.
The Taipans need to respond, and need to do it pretty significantly. Oliver at the other end with strength. And caught us in a moment, but there was Cam Oliver with muscle. Sloppy pass. Deng reels it in, sends it cross court. Jeric gave it back to Deng. Nice touch.
An 18-year-old to have that kind of talent embedded is incredible.
Deng. Late in the quarter.
5-7 in the rebounding count, and they have to play with a little bit more energy, as they have right there getting to the bucket to get this local home crowd going.
Noi pushing the ball for the Taipans. They've got an extra. Through the legs, the pass from Oliver, and up goes Deng.
First 37 seconds of the second half.
And this is the way Cairns have to play for 40 minutes. They have the talent in this starting five. Everyone is extremely talented at scoring the ball if you put it down to it.
Yeah, boys, a very emotional Cam Oliver going into the locker room at halftime. Gave his team an absolute rev up.
Cutting baseline. Still okay in some room for Deng, but he backs himself into a corner. Blanchfield with the floater. Isn't exactly polished at either end, but the result's all that matters. Oliver, up he goes with the nice lob. A great recruit he's been from Oakland, California. Anderson at the other end. Then touch once more. Illawarra have got 4 of the 5 leading scorers in the game. The ball with the steal in the open court. LaMelo Ball lays it up on the left. Tension rising between these two. Blanchfield, feet set, good.
That is a big bucket.
3:30 to play in the third. Jeric off the screen. And some confusion by the Hawks, and that opened the door for Jeric to get his own rebound. It's been a struggle all season for the Taipans. On the glass, Sunday Deck has Josh Boone underneath. Cairns to try and score from the final possession. Jeric pulls the trigger. Cairns will certainly want to have their say on that. 10-point deficit to start the last. Jeric hard to the basket with one to come. Blanchfield gets tangled up with Noi. Nah, deep pass to Sunday Deck, who got Kenny up in the air. What a shooting display he's putting on. Jeric tried to tap it on. Only Hawks waiting for the ball, though. Nah, wide open. It's their night.
That is not pretty, but he will take it.
Ball tried to find Boone underneath and couldn't. Heavily populated Kiwi. Machado trying to get busy. High off the window. He misses. And up the other end. Oliver laying it up for the Taipans. Here's LaMelo. He wanted a foul, and he's got the ball back. Machado went to sleep. Some momentum that Cairns had is starting to be quelled. Ball to Boone. Alley-oop.
To throw it in the air. Have a look at this. No second hand. Just throws it up with perfection. Puts it to him on a platter, and the big fella goes bang.
He wasn't missing that one before. Nudged out in that rebounding contest, and Cam Oliver just with muscle.
9-point game right now.
16 points. LaMelo Ball, 21. To add 3 more. Goodness.
There is the dagger, Pete.
Newble's last attempt drew oxygen. This time he's going to get to the free throw line. Points are going to count. Here he is on the mismatch on Miko Jeric. Blanchfield in the corner to ice it, deflected by Oliver.
2 of them.
In the final stages, Jeric with a late bomb. He certainly held up his end of the bargain, but it's all about Illawarra. 2 wins for the season, both of them coming against the Cairns Taipans. And a big win on the road tonight, 101 to 9.